Be me. 34, male therapist. Started practice 6 years ago, mostly trauma clients. Helping people untangle brain spaghetti is kind of my thing. Always seem to have a fixer personality, I guess. Might have been a better idea to fix cars. Ha ha. This stuff can take a toll on your mental at times. Mostly get burnt out nurses, anxious software devs, the occasional ex-Mormon. Sometimes they cry, sometimes they scream, sometimes they just want someone to shut up and listen. Honestly, I'm good at that. But then comes the weird wave. Past couple years, I start getting a new client type. Women, mid-20s, always tired, always mad. The types with all these buzzwords in their Insta bio, like emotional labor is still labor. They sit down, arms crossed, always start with the same tone. I don't need fixing, I just need the world to stop being a patriarchal hellscape. Okay, cool. Me? So what brings you in? Them. Entire rant about men, capitalism, emotional violence, invisible workloads, manspreading. Every sentence ends with, and it's honestly disgusting. Every man they've ever dated is either a narcissist or a man-child. Their father is a colonizer in khakis. Okay, deeper problems here, let's dig. But then there's her. 28. Name's Ember. Not her real name, but spiritually accurate. Walks in wearing combat boots and a phone case that says, "Pussy is power." Not even kidding, lol. I guess it is. That's how all of us were born, so props to her. Scowls when I say hello? I thought I was supposed to see Alicia. My colleague Alicia usually deals with these ones, lol, but she's gone overseas to visit her boyfriend in Australia, so I'm filling in. Tell her I'm filling in while she's gone. Says she needs 15 minutes to decide. I say, "Sure, no worries, take your time." She comes back in 30 minutes later. Says, "I don't really vibe with male therapists, but my friend said, you're not a misogynist, so we'll see." Promising start. Sits like she's ready to fight me in the chair. Session 1, she unloads like she's dropping a manifesto. Men are emotionally underdeveloped. The entire therapy industry is geared toward male comfort. Women have been gaslit into thinking they're broken when it's the world that's broken. I'm just here to confirm I'm not insane. Me. Okay, what's making you feel that way? Her. Society. Cool, cool. Ask if she wants to explore how these beliefs are impacting her relationships. She snorts, says, "I don't need relationships, I need respect, especially from men." Sure thing, soldier. Every session is a battle. After session 1, Loki knew what this was going to be. Another ideological battleground with a personality hiding under 3 layers of theory, but something about her felt different. Maybe it was the pain behind the sarcasm, or the way her voice cracked slightly when she said, "respect." Like deep down, she'd still settle for kindness. Told myself, alright, let's see if I can unduck the feminist out of her. Session 2 starts. She walks in like she owns the building, blasting some podcast on her phone about decentering male narratives in healthcare. I can't stop looking at the phone case LOL. Doesn't pause it till I raise an eyebrow. Don't worry, I'm just doing my part to spread actual knowledge. Nod, say nothing. Offer her tea again. Only if it's fair trade and not harvested by underpaid brown women. Make note, pour it anyway. She accepts, sips, grimaces. Tastes like oppression. Alright then. Ask what she wants to focus on today. I'm sick of being told to regulate my tone. Ask who tells her that. Everyone. Men, bosses, my ex. The world. She rants about tone policing, the weaponization of calmness, patriarchal communication norms. Asks if I've ever been interrupted mid-sentence. Say yes. Daily. She frowns. Yeah, but when it happens to me, it's systemic. Take a beat. Ask her what tone she wants to be received in. I want to be loud, passionate, unapologetic. Ask if she expects connection or victory when she communicates. She pauses. Why can't I have both? You can if the person you're talking to doesn't feel attacked. So now I have to cater to his feelings. If you want intimacy, yeah. Watch her glitch for half a second. Third session starts off quiet. She's wearing a shirt that says Unlearning Heteronormativity since 2019. Sits softer this time, like she hasn't fully decided if she hates me yet. Says she wants to talk about her ex. Calls him emotionally parasitic. He didn't support me, he just wanted me to calm down all the time. Ask what support would have looked like to her. She pauses. Not tone policing me when I was venting. Ask what he did when she vented. He got quiet, shut down, or walked out. Ask what she thinks that meant. That he couldn't handle a strong woman? Ask, what if he felt unsafe? She scoffs. Please. Men aren't scared of women. They are when they've been called useless every day for a year. Her eyes narrow. That's not what I said. It's what he heard. Silence. Watch the first crack form. After our third session, she messages asking to extend next time. First time she's shown curiosity instead of defense. Session 3.5. She walks in with a notebook. Can I read you something? Nod. She reads a letter she wrote at 17, never sent, to her dad. You always said I was too much, too loud, too intense. Pauses, fights tears. So I learned to be too everything, so no man could ever say it first again. Let silence hold. He was quiet, not abusive, just never saw me. Ask if she ever told him that. What's the point? He's a man. He'd just turn it back on me. Ask, or maybe he didn't know how to hold your pain. She swallows hard. He used to go silent whenever I cried. I thought that meant he hated me. Maybe it meant he hated that he couldn't help. Pause. You think so? A lot of men were raised to believe fixing is love. When they can't fix, they freeze. She closes her notebook. That would have changed everything if someone told me that 10 years ago. After session 3.5, she's still combative, still spiky, but that letter? That was the first time she didn't hide behind a cause. That 17-year-old girl just wanted to be seen. Not argued with, not fixed, just seen. And maybe, for the first time, she saw a man not trying to win, just hold the mirror steady. Progress isn't loud, it's in the pauses. Starting to get some insight into how girls become man-haters and delusional feminists. God makes everyone pure. It's your environment that shapes you. Fourth session, she opens with, I had a dream I was arguing with you. You were wrong in the dream too. Laugh. Tell her dreams are a window to unconscious conflict. Or just proof men invade my peace even when I'm asleep. Shrug. Maybe both. She wants to talk about patriarchy. Says men only want women to be quiet, agreeable, thin, and sexually available. Ask if that's been her experience. She says yes. All men are the same. Ask if I'm the same. She falters. No, you're different, but you're not the rule. Ask how many men she's had deep conversations with that weren't her partner. None. I don't owe men my emotional labor. Ask if maybe that's why they never become more than stereotypes in her mind. She clenches her jaw. She tells me about her first real heartbreak, a college guy who made her playlists, wrote poems, said she was magic. She caught him cheating 6 months in. He said I was too much, just like my dad used to. Ask what she did. Blocked him. Then posted a TikTok saying, men are just nature's parasites. Ask if it helped. Number, but it got 14,000 likes. Likes feel warm, but they don't hold you. She doesn't argue this time, just bites her lip, thinking. You're good at this. I'm just listening. Session 5, she looks tired. Less armor. Starts by saying, I think I'm exhausting myself. Says she gets into debates online daily, fights men in her DMs like it's her job, says she feels hypervigilant. Ask when she last felt safe with a man. Long pause. Maybe with my grandpa. He never talked, just let me sit next to him. Ask what she misses about that. I didn't have to explain myself. I could just be. Ask if that's what she's looking for again. Yeah, but it's like I preempt every guy now, ready for war before he even opens his mouth. Nod. Maybe that's not protection. Maybe it's punishment. Eyes start to water. She blinks fast, holds it in, nods slowly. Ask what being seen by a man would actually feel like. Like he notices what hurts me before I say it. Ask if she does that for others. I try, but I also test people. Push them to see if they'll stay. How often do they? Never. Not once. Is it a test or a trap? She looks stunned. Sometimes, I think I want to prove they'll fail, so I never have to feel disappointed, only right. And how's that worked for you? She laughs dryly. I'm undefeated, but I'm alone. Session 6, she doesn't wear a statement shirt, brings her own tea, asks me how I became a therapist. Tell her my dad was an addict. She goes quiet, asks if I ever hated him. Not hated, but I resented how much he made me feel invisible. She stares. That's how I feel with men, like I'm never seen, just tolerated. So you raised your voice? Yeah, and they still didn't hear me. So now you yell before anyone even asks a question? She nods. Yeah, because if I don't fight first, I lose. Or maybe you lose because you fight first. Pin drop. Her walls drop an inch. Session 7, she talks slower now. Tells me about a date she had, Guy brought her flowers. She felt weirdly offended. Like, what are you trying to get out of this? Ask what she thinks he wanted. Just to be nice. Maybe? Ask why that felt threatening. Because if he's nice, I owe him something. Ask who told her that. The internet, and some guys who actually did expect stuff after being nice. Ask if that makes the next guy guilty by default. That's what I'm trying to unlearn. Nod. That's the work. She breathes deep, smiles, just a little. I ask what she looks for in a man now. Someone who doesn't make me shrink. Ask if shrinking means compromise or submission to her. I don't know. I think I confuse the two. Ask what her last relationship taught her. That men can love you and still feel unloved, and women can think they're giving everything and still be cold. Were you cold? She nods slowly. I mocked his hobbies, talked over him, posted TikToks about dating down while he was making me dinner. Did you love him? Maybe. I just didn't respect him. Ask what changed. He left, quietly. Didn't fight. Just said, I think you need someone else. Someone angrier. Pin drop moment. I thought love meant fire. I didn't know peace could be real. Between sessions, I start journaling about her, not in a weird way, more like a case study for the soul. Honestly, so much insight here into how decent women become radical feminists. I write, her ideology is just armor. If she can shed it without feeling naked, maybe she'll find herself again. Starting to care more than I should, not about her approval, about the win. Not the debate win, the human one. If I can bring her back to herself, maybe it'll matter. For her, for the guy she dates next, for every dude she never gave a chance. Session 8, she opens with a sigh. You know what's messed up? I think I miss softness. Asks what men would be like if we stopped blaming each other. Tells me she rewatched her TikToks from 2 years ago. I sounded angry. Like, mean. She tells me she rewatched her old content last night. I used to laugh at guys just existing. Their hobbies, their outfits, their Tinder bios. Says she deleted 3 viral posts. One of them was a dude just trying to open with a dad joke. I called him proof men are devolving. Ask why she deleted it. Because it felt like punching someone who never hit me. Sounds like your empathy's coming back online. She half smiles. Yeah, and it's embarrassing. Ask what she was trying to protect. My dignity, I guess. Ask if she thinks she's more dignified now. I'm less lonely. That feels like dignity. Doesn't even notice she said that till I nod. Eyes well up again. This time, she lets it fall. Session 9, she brings up a guy she's been seeing. Says he listens, doesn't try to fix her. Asks if that means he's passive. Or maybe he respects your process. She smiles. I didn't insult him once, I just talked. How did it feel? Like maybe I'm not a bomb with legs after all. Nod. Maybe you were never the bomb, just carrying it. She laughs through her nose. That's disgustingly poetic. I hate it. You're welcome. Session 10. She doesn't hate men anymore. Still critical, still smart, still fire, but calmer, more fair. Says she apologized to an ex, told him she never made space for his fear. He replied, You were scary. But I knew you were scared too. She cried for 3 hours after that. Tells me she wants to help other women see this stuff. Not to baby men, but to stop punishing ourselves through bitterness. I say, that's a powerful goal. You think I've changed. I think you've remembered who you were before the war started. She wipes a tear, nods. She's changing, not all at once, but the fire in her voice isn't about war anymore. It's warmth. She's still sharp, still smart, but now it sounds like she wants to build, not burn. And that's all I ever wanted. Not for her to like men, just to stop hating herself through them. Session 11, she walks in early, hands me an article. Title, Why Men Don't Go to Therapy. Highlighted sections all talk about shame, silence, father wounds. She says, I didn't get it before. I thought silence meant pride. Now I think it means fear. Ask if she feels guilty for the way she used to talk about men. Yeah, a lot. Like I mocked something I didn't understand. Ask what shifted. You didn't defend men. You just let me hear myself long enough to realize I was mean. Asks if I ever feel bitter. Sometimes, but I try not to bleed on people who didn't cut me. She nods. Long pause. Do you think they'll ever forgive me? Maybe not, but they'll feel it when you stop being cruel. Last session, she thanks me. Says I didn't try to win. I say I never needed to. She smiles. That's the difference between healing and debating. She asks if change like this sticks. Or do we just fall back into the rage when things go wrong again? Depends. Did you change because you wanted peace, or because you wanted applause? She smiles. Peace. Applause never held me at night anyway. We sit quiet. No more nonsense buzzwords. Almost all the hate I felt from the first sessions all gone. She thanks me again. For not proving me wrong, just letting me get tired of being right. Sit in silence for a while. Pour a new cup of tea. Didn't care if the people that made this were exploited, haha. Tastes like peace. She'll be okay. Not because she's cured, but because she's curious again, open again, and because she doesn't hate half the world anymore. At least not reflexively. And I can live with that. Mission complete. One less radical feminist off the streets.